I felt alone and empty. I got hooked on drugs. I just got deeper into the drug world and I started selling drugs. Then I found myself back on the streets in a town where I knew no one. They came and they took my children. We were close. And then one day they were just gone and I couldn't understand why then. And I just miss them. I was pretty blessed in my childhood. I had good parents. We did church on Sundays and water skied on the weekends in the summer. I hunted and fished with my dad. I got married at 21 and had a baby. And then my husband had an affair and we divorced. And then I married someone else who ended up being very, very abusive. And I had a son that I adore. And I felt alone and empty. And so I sought out recognition from a man. And one thing led to another, and I got hooked on drugs. I became very addicted, and my family found out. And out of love, they came and they took my children. And I mean, I must have called and cussed my family out and my siblings and my parents out so many times, but they still loved me. They still answered their phones. And I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they loved me through it, but they did. And I ended up back in prison. My IPO, in-house parole officer, sent me a note to come to her office. She's like, I have no idea why I called you to my office. And I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, I think it was just a mistake. And I said, no, you better give me that application for Victory Mission. There's no real words to describe this, but you walk off that elevator and you open that door to the 3rd floor hallway on your first day, and all you feel is love. You don't know a soul. You don't know what to expect. You don't even know what it's going to look like before you come here. But you walk onto that floor and all I felt was love. I don't have to rely on myself anymore. I just have to rely on Jesus. To be able to let that go is the most freeing thing in the world. There's no tension. There's no anxiety. Like that just dissipates. And you got Jesus. So when I came to Victory Mission, I had no driver's license. I didn't have anything. I didn't have any money, none of the stuff you need to be successful in society. And then since then, I got my driver's license and I bought a car. I have a great job. I was just out of prison for 6 months and I still got hired by a bank. Victory Mission let me have my life back. When you come here, you are receiving the Lord's love through the people who work here. They will speak life into you. They will love you in your weaknesses and love you in your faults and love you enough to help you change, to help you see who you are and who you were meant to be in the Lord.